Shawn Mendes is finally speaking out about all the attention his former relationship with Camila Cabello received. Let's get into it. Shawn Mendes has been in the spotlight for years as a teen from Canada looking to make it big in the music industry. But when the world found out that he and longtime girlfriend Camila Cabello started dating in 2019, that spotlight quickly turned into a microscope. The media and fans scrutinized their every move over the course of their 2-year relationship, right up until their split in late 2021. Now, 4 months after Shamila called it quits, Shawn is opening up about all the intense attention his romance gained while he was with Camila. When asked during a recent Billboard interview if being a magnet for the tabloids ever got to him, Shawn revealed to the mag, "I honestly don't care." And all the media frenzy surrounding his romantic relationship with Camila apparently never made him lose sight of his music. Shawn Mendes' manager, Andrew Gertler, who also spoke to Billboard, shared, "He has always been really good at cutting through the clutter." Well, for someone who signed a major record deal at the age of 15, it makes sense that by now, Shawn has figured out a way to ignore the media clutter and focus on his priorities. And speaking of priorities, Shawn revealed how the pandemic shifted him in terms of his music and personal life. He shared with the mag, "There was a long while where I was convinced that you just had to write big songs." But now Shawn revealed he's working on new music that he wants to hear instead of what will just top the charts. And he's keeping this in mind as he gears up to drop his 5th studio album later this year. Another big shift in priorities for Shawn is spirituality. He's embracing being a more spiritual and mindful person by meditating, learning more about aspects of Hinduism, and connecting with spiritual gurus. Shawn explained, "I think everybody has a moment where they just decide it's time to kind of do something different." He then shared that spirituality is a huge part of his life that is much bigger than he actually lets on. Now, all this talk about priorities changing is pretty similar to what Camila Cabello said when she first addressed their breakup in early March. Camila told Apple Music's Zane Lowe, "As I get older, the priorities shift. Because we both started so young too, it's like we're really learning how to be healthy adults." She later mentioned, "Those years that we were dating, even while I was writing this album and even still now, I guess my focus is really on how can I be a well-rounded person." So even though Shawn and Camila have both experienced their priorities shifting as they become adults, it seems like those shifts didn't align at the end of the day. But despite that, we are so here for them maturing and figuring out what's important to them, even if that means they ultimately had to grow apart. For the latest on the Kardashians and why they need a serious reality check after their work ethic comment, click right over here for another Clevver News video. Then let us know all your thoughts on Shawn addressing Camila Cabello, spirituality, and new music in the comments down below. I'm your host, Rivette Soro. You can find me on socials at Rivette Soro, and I'll see you next time.